I was doing hair, and I was also a Molly maid. So I cleaned houses, and then I switched to hair, and now I'm in construction. We start at 6 a.m., but we do finish earlier in the day, so we beat rush hour traffic going in and coming home, which is great. When we get there, you set up, you get ready, you find your task, you fill out the paperwork. The odd times we have the job block talks, depending on how many guys are on the job site. We get to work, we start insulating the pipes, we insulate the ducts. I might sound conceited, but I like looking at my work when it's done and it looks pretty. I feel really good about it. So nice, like I did that. And also I'm not stuck in the same spot every time, so it's nice to see different places, different people. It's good like that. We actually insulate the pipe work, the duct work, steam lines, plumbing, chilled water. We keep the water cold when it needs to be cold. We keep it hot when it needs to be hot. Also as a sound barrier. It also helps with rust, so all the piping and stuff doesn't rust and corrode. We actually reduce the carbon footprint of the buildings because it actually reduces the emissions, and the buildings actually get to save money from it if it's properly insulated. So they're not spending so much to have the system heat up or cool down because it's properly done. I want the world to be safe for my kids when they're older. I want them to live with fresh air, clean water. So anything I can do to help, I'm all for it. My uncle, after I had my first daughter, he actually showed me his paycheck. I was leaving his apartment and he gave me it and he's like, don't look at it till you get home. But me, I waited till I was in the elevator and I opened it up and I called him. I'm like, I'm in. I'm actually stable. My OSAP is paid off because I did take OSAP when I went to hair school. We've done renovations on the house now. I'm good. Car's paid off. The benefits are really good. So we get dental, your prescriptions, we get a chiropractor, glasses, orthopedics if we needed it. Yep, me and my kids. You have to come in, hard hats on, boots, like they're very, very strict with it. Everything is on point when it comes to the union job sites. Being with the site supers, they enforce it. You have to write down at the beginning of the day now what you're going to be doing, what the hazards are. At first, I was a nervous wreck. It took a lot in me to get in there and get going, especially I was the only girl. So it was kind of tough, but after a while you get used to it. Guys get used to you too. Some of them have doubts, but once they see you working, they tend to not give you such a hard time or the weird looks or they actually, show respect after that, a lot of respect. My grandmother passed away and I was off for a week, and when I got back, the guys pitched together and bought me a card and they filled it and they covered my wages for the week that I was missing. You feel like Superman, Superwoman, we'll say Superwoman. You feel empowered, you get stronger every day as you're doing it. When I started after having my daughter, I was a little bit on the heavier side, and within my first month I lost a bunch of weight from it. My arms are starting to get defined. I look at it as I'm getting paid to work out. You like working with your hands and you like moving. You don't like being in the same spot. The trades is good for you. There's so many to choose from. Just find what suits you best and what you enjoy. Some people like playing with electrical. I like making things look pretty. That's my thing.